Well, I guess that no one really can find me. I've traveled pretty far away from the palace this time. Unless she comes. I don't think that she would even notice, though. My dear knight, you are the main reason that I don't want to marry that hag. But what could I do? If only there was some magic spell that could somehow erase that engagement from this world. Huh? What was that? Wait. Who's there? Oh, goodness gracious, is that a bear? Oh, no. It saw me. Anyone? Help me! I'm in danger! I'm a prince! I'm in danger! Oh, no. Please don't eat me. I'm really not good to eat. Please, I'm warning you. I don't taste good, first of all, and my bodyguard, she will be absolutely furious if she finds out that you ate me. Oh, gods, why am I being attacked by a bear? Again. I don't want to die. Please. Oh, if only she would somehow appear to protect me, like she has before. Wait. Is that? Oh, could it be her? Oh, thank the goddess. It is you. Yes, thank the goddess that she came. Thank you. Again, thank you. You have saved my life. Again. Well, no, I don't know why I was being attacked by a bear again. I'm just as clueless as you are about that, my dear knight. A bear magnet, you say? How dare you say that to me? Oh, my dear knight. You do realize that every time that a bear attacked me, well, 2 times, you were around, right? Perhaps it's you who are this bear magnet yourself. Still, though, I do appreciate your help. Very much, in fact. I owe you my life. Again. So, what does bring you out here, my dear knight? I only speculate that perhaps Mother ordered you to come find me, so that I may be prepared for that wedding tomorrow, hasn't she? Yep, just as I thought. No one in this kingdom, aside from you, my dear knight, knows me well enough to find me. I had never thought that she was someone who would use her children as mere bargaining chips to be traded for favor with other kingdoms. No, I'm fine. My dear knight, I know that the Queen's orders are absolute, and that your mission was to bring me back to the palace immediately. But may I ask, as a favor from a friend, and not a knight, may I ask that we stay, perhaps? Just a little longer is all. Oh, thank you. Come, sit with me. We haven't talked for some time, have we? Great. Then, shall we build a campfire to stave off the cold? Well, my dear knight, we have been apart because we've both been busy for quite a while. Silver lining, though, is that we have a lot to catch up on, don't we? Firstly, congratulations on winning that swordsmanship tournament. That is proof of what I have been saying for years, that you, my dear knight, are the greatest swordswoman in our kingdom. It is the highest achievement that a swordswoman can attain, you know. There's no need to be so humble. Such an achievement requires hard work, fierce training, and many, many obstacles and hardships along the way. You earned that title yourself, and I am very proud of you. Not only as a prince, but as your friend. I just thought of something. Being chased by a bear in this forest, with you, I know, oddly specific set of circumstances, right? Anyways, it does bring back some memories, no? Those follies of our youth were truly amazing. Back when things were simple and carefree. Not many people knew each other in the ways that you and I have, you know. Our time together has been an experience that I will cherish in my memory. I will cherish it forever, in fact. Tell me, dear knight, can you recall what happened that night? Yes, we met in this very forest. It all seems like a lifetime ago now. When I would sneak out of the palace to play, and I came across you, swinging a stick and pretending that it was a sword. Suddenly, a bear approached, and it tried to attack us. I do wonder if that bear from back then was somehow related to the bear that attacked us today. You decided that the simple solution was to beat it with that stick that you were holding. I know that women are typically stronger than men, but you, my dear knight, are truly robust. That bear was down in no time. You do know that there is a fine line between bravery and stupidity, right? I didn't really know how strong and confident you were back then, but I do know today that you are built with sheer force. Saving a gentleman in jeopardy is your duty, no matter how strong or weak you are. I guess that those codes of chivalry really are something that you were born with, Miss Greatest Knight in the Making. Speaking of that, it was after you rescued us both from that bear that you told me that you wanted to become the best knight that there is. When I heard it for the first time, I thought you were only messing around. But then, when I saw you standing there, right next to your formidable mother, I knew then that that oath was no joke. Your mother. Now she was a great warrior. The best knight that this kingdom has ever seen. It is no wonder that you, her daughter, turned out to be so great. You know, I too really looked up to her. But I know in my heart that one day you will surpass even her, bringing even more glory to your family name. Well, look at you. You are the greatest swordswoman in our kingdom. In the world, even. Yes, I know that swordsmanship isn't all that it takes to be a knight, but you are determined to follow in your mother's footsteps. Unlike someone else here who's trying to run away from his princely duties. I have a question. What if you found out that being a knight wasn't what you really wanted, but merely something that your family and those around us had forced upon you? You'd never thought of it that way. Well, yes, I know that you are very determined about your career, but don't you ever have second thoughts? Don't you ever feel like the decisions that you've made aren't really for your benefit, but rather for the benefit of the adults around us? I'm sorry, apologies, I forgot my manners. It isn't what a prince is supposed to do. This isn't how a prince is supposed to be talking. Please, forgive me for overstepping. I don't have to act like a prince in front of you. Well, yes, I know that you don't really see me as a prince, which is quite the relief, actually. I'm too used to acting like one, though. My mannerisms have all been shaped by what all the adults have beaten into me. When I was younger, my mother made it absolutely clear that I was always to behave as a little prince. I had to learn all the royal etiquette and social graces. I had to learn music and how to dance properly. I even learned needlework, history, politics. Oh, the list goes on and on and on. Sometimes I felt like I wasn't even a person, that I was just some royal figure to be brought out for exhibitions. Being a prince was never really something that I desired. That's why I ran away from the palace and met you here back then in the first place. Back then, as a prince, and now, again, as a man. Oh, the way that some of these princesses look at me. They're so disgusting. They think that I'm just a doll or a toy for their amusement. Yes, I'm aware that all the women call me pretty. But they're only drooling over my looks and my title. They don't see the real me. You, my dear knight, are the only one who has ever seen me as I truly am. Oh, don't even get me started. That princess that I'm supposed to marry. We talked for a while, and she let show her idiocy during our very first conversation. Aside from ruling a bigger kingdom, she really has no merits at all. Not to mention, she sees herself as the most powerful being in the world, simply due to the fact that her kingdom is slightly bigger than ours. Oh, Mother. Why did you sell me off like that? Like I was some coin or novelty for trading. I listened to every order that you gave. I worked so hard just to be the perfect son that you wanted. Did you ever really love me, Mother? How could you do this? How could this world be so unjust? What? Thank you, my dear knight. Thank you. Could you hold me just for a bit longer? I hope that it's not too much to ask. Huh? What was that? That was wonderful. Oh my, I haven't felt like this in a very, very long time. Thank you, my dear knight. No. My best friend. Could we perhaps do that again? But, well, if it's not asking too much, maybe this time on the mouth. I hope I'm not overstepping again here. If that's okay with you, anyways, it's just... if that's okay with you, anyways, it's just that, well, that was my first kiss. And you just stole it from that hag. Well, I want to tell you something. Something that I have kept hidden from everyone around us. Even from you, really. Hang on. I'm trying. I love you. You know, it is true love. It was love at first sight, even. From that day in the forest, when we were children, I knew that I had fallen for you. You've always been the only one who can see the real me. And you haven't seen me as some sort of figure or showpiece. You never treated me any differently because I was a prince, or even because I was a boy. You've respected me and been kind to me as a friend. Do you love me as well? You do? Oh, gosh, it's so wonderful to hear. My heart, it's racing. Unfortunately, it is all in vain, though. We are merely two poor souls caught up in the web of fate. Tomorrow is my, marriage. I still don't like calling it that. But there's no way that contract can be broken. And after that, I'm going to be someone else's toy to play with and dress up and use. Excuse me. You suggest that we run away together? Oh, my dear, well, it is an attractive idea. I'm sorry, but it may not be the smartest of them. Not to brag, but we are very well known in this kingdom. Trying to flee just might end up with us both in the execution chamber. Not to mention that friend of yours in the chivalry order would most likely kill you before that. Then why did I run away in the first place, Well, to be honest, I didn't have the clearest head at that moment, and... What? You say that we should fake our deaths. But how? You know they will keep searching for us until they find our bodies. You're right. Nobody in the palace knows of this place. I never told Mother about it, and you didn't either, I hope. Hey, wait! I have an idea. You remember that bear that you killed? Well, yes, kind of hard to forget, I know. But, well, it's here, next to us. How about we make it look as if we were both eaten by this bear? Here, you take off your armor and I'll take off my coat. We'll dispose of them with the campfire. And... My dear knight, are you sure that you are willing to sacrifice your future as the greatest knight in our world just for us to be together? I know that the whole chivalry order and, well, everything you've stood for and worked so hard for means a lot to you. For my part, I am willing to sacrifice my title and my wealthy royal life. Never wanted it anyway. It may not be as comfortable, but you do. Oh, gods, I am so happy right now, my dear knight. Yes, let's do it. But before that, can we kiss again? From this day forward, you are no longer a knight, and I am no longer a prince. We were merely prisoners of fate, chained to a path that had been decided in advance. This is truly an unjust game. If we take this risk, perhaps there's a chance that we can break those chains and maybe we'll have an opportunity to find our own path. Path to a brighter future. I can't believe it. Just hours ago, my heart and soul were broken by what was forced upon us. But through you and through our love, I have finally found happiness in my life again. My dear, the path to our future may seem tough, but believe me, a love like ours can overcome anything. I love you, darling. And may the goddess bless our souls. Oh, my dear knight, you do realize that each time a bear has attacked me, you were nearby. So perhaps you are the bear My dear knight, you do realize that each and every time, so that I may be prepared for that wedding tomorrow. Ugh. What a wonderful mother she is, huh? You know, I'd have never expected that she would be someone who would use her children as bargaining chips, to be traded with favor to other kingdoms. To be traded oh my fucking god, dude. I wrote this line. I can say it. I swear. I had never thought that she was someone who would trade her children. Firstly, congratulations on winning the swordsmanship tournament. Swordsman. Shit. I know, oddly specific set of circumstances, but it brings back some memories, does it not? Then why did I run away from the palace? Well, to be quite honest, I didn't have a very clear head at that moment, and you say... Oh, shoot. Damn phone. Phones don't exist in this world. Damn it. Well, yes, kind of hard for the...